Seems like a lifetime ago now, I guess. In a lot of ways it was, 1995.
And this year has seen a new car, the McLaren GTR, the racing version of the McLaren F1, the fastest and most expensive sports car in the world.
We knew that it was the pinnacle of technology, and it was the Gordon Murray design. It was the evolution of everything good about sports cars in this road-going car from McLaren, who hadn't really built road cars up to that point, and obviously that big BMW engine in it. And then when they said they were going to go racing, I was a young guy. I mean, how could you not be a part of it? But when I say it was a lifetime ago, it's a lifetime in the development and evolution of super sports cars, but it was so good when you look back on it. It got so many things right, and just to drive it throughout that whole season, but especially at Le Mans, was very special.
5 racing teams saw the F1's potential for endurance sports car racing. McLaren had 3 months to modify and deliver before the season began. They scrambled to make the F1 an endurance racer, to be driven not by McLaren's own works team, but as a turnkey car, ready to race on delivery by independents.
We started off the season, and it was myself and Andy Wallace driving with Dave Price Racing. And then we knew Le Mans was on the horizon, which meant you had to step up your game. Everything was really centered about going to Le Mans, which is when we asked Dad to join us, because the man who's won Le Mans 5 times and has a Midas touch there seemed the obvious choice. So Dad joined us, and it really upped our game, I think, for Andy and myself to have Dad in the car. I remember a moment on the straight, on the Mulsanne, JJ's coming alongside me.
They're side by side as they accelerate now up to maximum speed, the fastest part of the circuit. They're side by side, absolutely side by side, as they go onto the fastest part of the Mulsanne straight towards the first chicane. There's a slow
I hit the brakes and mine just locked up. 210, 15 miles an hour, lock up. He didn't brake for another 150 feet. And I remember thinking, here's JJ Leto, he's finished, so I'll give that to him. But those tires, I want to be on Michelin's one day. That was something special. To get in like this, slide across, boom, in you get. Seatbelt goes up your ass, but wow. All carbon fiber, brings back a rush of memories, actually. I must say, it was just the most incredible work environment, and at the time just so cool. Take a look over here. So it's got the pit lane stuff there. Steering wheel now looks almost childlike, doesn't it? Nothing crazy, no electronics on it. It's just, as I said, analog. Obviously, as the dash system, you had to hit these buttons to cancel the alarms when they came on. Basic old brake bias here, fuses here. Literally starting process was turn on the master, fuel pumps on, and start. I remember having the wiper on a lot during the night, and the screen heater to try and blow some air up. Fire bottle here when you need that on. But you'd have to, at Le Mans, think about the fuel reserve based on where it would hesitate, where you'd feel choking up as it ran out of gas, depending where you were on the track, depended on, and you flicked on reserve, depended on whether you'd make it round again. But look, I just wanted to show you these. Look at those pedals. That is super, right? You have to heel and toe, preferably not in these big boots. But what a sight. I've never seen that F1 before written on the pedals. Look how low it is to the ground. See that? It's just amazing to be back in it, actually. Sitting here, if you look where my line of sight, can you see just how sort of singular it is? You sit right in the middle. It's like driving a Formula car with bodywork. I love modern technology. I do. I love every bit of it. But remember, this was a car that went just as fast in a straight line. Obviously, cornering speeds are less now, but would do so with no drive aids, no ABS, no traction control, no nothing. I mean, just take a look at the gear stick. Here you are. There it is. Boom. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. To hit reverse, pull that up and do that. I hope you don't ever have to use that. I did once at Le Mans. There's the chassis plate, 17R. And that is my little walk down memory lane in the McLaren F1 GTR. What a beast.
The leader coming in for the final time. Dalmas at the wheel. Harry, no doubt, is down there. Bob is down there.
I think we're probably both down here, aren't we, Bob? No, I'm at the other end, actually. Right, fair enough.
What's going on,
down
Harry?
Here. There. And away with no problem. Behind McLaren rejoins the race.
Up the line now. And a cheer for the winning driver, Yannick Dalmas. An enormous reception.
We have a very special treat for you today at 1 o'clock. Two-time Formula One world champion Mika Hakkinen will be exhibiting the phenomenal McLaren F1 GTR. Don't miss the chance to see Formula One royalty on the track.
Yeah, that was an excellent experience. Beautiful.
Sign autographs?
95 McLaren.
Yeah.
Le Mans winner. First run ever I did with the car. And it's
Thank you.
again impressive what the team had did those years, and also of course what the drivers did. You know, physically very demanding car. 24 hours. Wow.